Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
Hey, I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 8th of November. One more nice day today. Then the weather changes tomorrow. And don't forget our annual storm training. This is the deal we do once a year. It's this Saturday. It's called Storm Alert Extreme. We kick it off at 9 o'clock. We run through mid-afternoon. We'll be at the BJCC in downtown Birmingham. We have seats for 464 people, and that's it. We're expecting a very large crowd this year due to the nature of the disaster back in April, the interest in people being trained. This is great for, obviously, if you're watching this video, you're into weather, but also we need more trained spotters in other parts of the state, so bring your friends. It doesn't cost a dime, no need to register, just show up. And we always have a great time. Had a huge crowd the last several years down there, so we'll see you Saturday morning at the BJCC at 9 o'clock. Start with some Skycam shots early this morning at the insane hour of 5 a.m. There's a look at Trussville, Chalkville Mountain Road. Feels pretty good out there. Readings mostly in the 50s, few 40s around. There's a look at Fayette, downtown Fayette up in northwest Alabama. And down in Dallas County, that's the historic Edmund Pettus Bridge crossing the Alabama River. Okie doke, there's the water vapor satellite shot, and you can see our big trough is still over the southwest around the Four Corners. Produced some pretty nasty weather yesterday like that. Goodness, that was a tornado near Frederick, Oklahoma. Had some big ones out there, but that was over very sparsely populated parts of the world, and I think one home was damaged, and that was about it, despite the size of those things. Temperatures this morning back behind that front are cold over the Rockies, but you can clearly see the gradient there over Texas and Oklahoma. And again, we'll be up in the mid-70s today. It's going to be warm for November. You will not need a jacket. Up on the watch warning map, obviously a variety of issues with that big storm system. Flash flood watches in effect for Oklahoma, and back in the colder air, winter storm watches and warnings scattered from Colorado to Wisconsin and the UP of Michigan. I'll show you the Oklahoma radar coming out of Oklahoma City. It's pouring rain out there this morning. Nothing severe. They're just getting soaked, and those storms have not moved a lot overnight, and that's obviously why the flash flood watches are still up. Convective outlook, slight risk of severe weather today, roughly from Houston to St. Louis. That would include Shreveport, Dallas-Fort Worth, Little Rock. The probabilities are in the 15% range. And again, I don't think we see any tornadoes like we saw yesterday in Oklahoma. I guess there could be one or two in there somewhere, but the shear values are much more marginal today, along with the instability values. And tomorrow, no severe weather for us. They've got general thunder from the Gulf Coast north to Indianapolis, but even that, I don't think we have any thunder. Just a few light rain showers, as you'll see. Here's the QPF chart. This is suggesting rainfall amounts of really, less than a quarter inch for most of the state. And I thought we'd peek at the high-resolution RPM. This is the QPF for the next 72 hours. It does depict an area of about 1/2 inch, those darker blues, from near Grove Hill and Thomasville up to about Clanton and Anniston, with very light amounts north and south of that band. But, one way or the other, it should not be a big rain event. And, we have a named storm. Now, this is one you could debate all day long. Does this thing really need a name? Is it a tropical storm or just a gale center in the Atlantic? Well, the guys at NHC gave it a name, Sean. You can see it well east of Daytona Beach and northeast of the Bahamas. Kind of drift to the north and then head out to sea harmlessly, passing probably a little west of Bermuda over the weekend. But again, obviously no issue here. So let's look at the modeling. This is the GFS, and again, we're back on standard time. This is the 06Z run, valid at noon today. And there's your digging system over the Texas Panhandle. Down below that, showers and storms continue from Texas up to the Great Lakes, but we stay dry, and yep, we're talking mid-70s today. Hey, we'll take that all day. That's just, you don't get too many of these nice warm days here in November. The GFS is showing 76, the NAM 74. So we'll split the difference and say 75. Tomorrow, you can see the deal. The energy weakens and lifts way north of here. The surface low is just northeast of Chicago. just east of Milwaukee, 1,000 millibars. Trailing band of showers down through here. So, yes, definitely will get wet a bit tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. But, again, rainfall amounts for most should be a quarter inch or less. We cool down a bit with a high close to 70. Now, Thursday, in the wake of that thing, it's going to be sharply colder. Highs only in the mid-50s, more than likely, with a chilly north wind. And will be bold and forecast morning clouds giving way to afternoon sunshine. But we all know how the clearing process can be slow. But the fact that the surface low is so far north and the energy is so far north, I do think we clear. I think we'll be in sunshine by Thursday afternoon. And then Friday with a clear sky, hey, we'll be down there around freezing Friday morning. The GFS is showing 32. Colder spots go in the 20s. The high Friday will be only in the upper 50s despite sunshine. And Saturday, as we start the weekend, same deal. I think we'll be close to 32 Saturday morning, but a nice warm-up will be in the 60s. We'll say mid-60s on Saturday with a bright sunny sky. And Sunday, upper 60s. Moisture starts to increase. You can see evidence of a front north and west of here, but here's the deal. We'll go to Monday, and hey, that front's got a roadblock there, that 588 ridge over the Gulf and the Florida Peninsula that's going to hold that thing back, and the front is parallel to the upper air winds, and it just kind of stops. So if this is right, Monday would be mild and showers north of here, mainly over Tennessee and maybe around the shoals. Tuesday, rain intensifies north and west of the state. This is suggesting maybe a shower on Tuesday, but the heavier rains north and west of here, that's a week from today. And then we'll go to the next day. This is Wednesday the 16th. That's a nice-looking full long latitude trough there, and that would suggest finally a decent rain event toward the middle of next week. But again, we've seen this thing coming and going. Very cold air behind that. And then on the 17th, we are cold and dry. We'll check the end of the forecast on the 23rd of November. Look at that warm 588 bubble around Jacksonville and Savannah. Wow, big trough out west. And if that's right, very cold air flooding the northwest U.S. That's a 1044 millibar high over Idaho. But around here, we would be very warm out there toward Thanksgiving. But you know the deal. This will flip-flop again. This is out there in voodoo country. That's it for the Weather Extreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.